Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Well, good morning, everybody. It's really early on the duck adventure for May the 11th. I got up at 3 a.m. because I've got the, well, I'll give you a shot here. I've got all the windows covered in here. I did this yesterday and it still wasn't dark enough in here, but I've actually had to keep the windows covered here because the pen lights are coming in, so I want to have the room nice and dark here so I could do this candling. I'm in an extreme amount of pain, guys. I put my back out at the dump on Saturday, so I've been like, this weekend has not been good. Like even putting all the sheets up on the windows, it was murder. I'm not doing well. So I've got to. I'm gonna get set up here. Well, I've got myself all set up. Actually, here's the next wave of eggs. There's 5 trays of 63. So, well, actually 5 trays of 63 minus 3 because 1 tray is not totally full. But there's a good whack. Look at that. That's another good whack of eggs. But we're going to do the candling now. And we're going to see what the deal is. So I'm a little, like I said, I'm 2 days late, but you know, after getting that bad news last week, and I'm still haven't got my head around that one yet, and what we're going to do here, or how we're going to do it, I should say. I know what I'm going to do, but I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But I got to get this done. So we're going to candle the eggs, and I'm going to try to film. I can't film it all because it's going to be, you know, I'm going to be here quite a while. And I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's just pouring rain. It's been pouring now for about 20 hours. It started raining yesterday morning. And it's coming down pretty hard actually right now, so I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it right now, so I don't know if you can pick that up or not. But anyways, all right, so let's get this happening here. Like I said, I don't know how much I'm going to tape. I might just tape a couple of them. I'm going to see how this works out because I really want to focus on getting this done. All right, people, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Oh, look at that! I don't know if you can see this. Oh, it's not really turning out too well. Yeah, there's definitely lots of veins in that one. Oh, another lots of veins. I don't know, this is not turning out, guys, in the video. I've got the camera zoomed right in here. Definitely veins though. Yeah. Happening. Oh, this is exciting. Oh yes, right on. These are definitely fertile eggs. I don't know, I wish I could get, I wish this was bright enough to show, guys. Like, I don't know if you can, this is sort of picking up here. You definitely have veins. It's some of them are a little hard to see. Yeah, this one, oh yeah, that one's vein. I don't know if that's showing up, guys, but you can see the veins. Alright, this is gonna, I gotta focus on doing this, guys, because it's, the room is not really warm. Plus the video is not turning out that well. Yeah, we definitely have, it's happening. Yeah, the camera won't even focus, guys. It's too dark. Let me just try something here. Alright, I've just changed the camera here a little bit here so it's not so zoomed in. Yeah, we definitely are doing good so far. Oh, wow, this one's moving, guys. I don't know if you can pick that up or not. It's swimming around inside the egg. Look at that. It actually looks like twins. Might be. It looks like maybe probably with the feet. It's definitely alive. Oh yeah, we got it. This is doing well. Yeah, we got it. It's happening. Alright guys, I'm not going to leave the camera running because this is going to take me a while here, and I got to pick the pace up a little bit. But so far, I'll give you a recap here after I've got the tray done. Oh, look at this one moving. You can see it swimming around. Is that cool? Alright. Okay guys, I gotta focus on this and get this done before the eggs cool off too much, because like I said, the room is not really warm. And I'll turn the camera back on once I get this a tray done. And I'll give you the rundown. Okay, first tray, only 3 eggs were completely unfertilized. The rest, every one of those eggs have a little duckling floating around inside. You can see it moving. So I'm on to tray number 2 now. Oh, I can't believe it. Only 3 eggs were unfertile. That's amazing, actually, and amazing that there's that many alive. But I gotta hurry up, guys, because like I said, this is the room's cool. Well, it's not really cold, but it's not as warm as it was last week. Okay, second tray had 12 eggs that were totally no action at all, clear as a bell. So that was we're still not doing too bad though. Only 12 were unfertilized on the second tray. So I'm on to my third now. Third tray, only 5 eggs were unfertilized. This is I'm actually I think my Drake ratio to females is actually pretty damn good, considering, you know, 63 eggs, only 5 on this tray. So but I'm on to my fourth tray. Okay, this tray I had 6 eggs that were nothing, and you can see some of them, you know, the veins aren't really strong in them, but you can still see the little guys floating around inside kicking their feet. So it's happening here, but it's about 10% so far that are unfertilized. All right, this next tray I just hit 10, so my egg, my ratio's out of whack on this one. So 10 were absolutely unfertilized. On to my next tray. Okay, this tray I got 5 that were totally duds. Okay, this tray 6 again. It's pretty consistent here, and they're all really big eggs too. I'm just wondering here, because it's only the really monster eggs that are unfertilized. So I wonder if it's coming all from the same duck. Alright, I gotta keep going here. Well, 7 again on this tray. Well, it's 7 again, but it seems that, you know, that's pretty consistent around, you know, between the 5 and, well, 8 range. So except for that one tray of 8, or one tray of 10. Oh man, I'm tired. My eyes are burning. I gotta go back to bed. Getting up at 3 AM to do this is crazy. Well, this tray, only 3 eggs weren't fertilized. So, and I can't believe this. There are actually so many of them are viable eggs. And another thing too is like the really old eggs, the ones that were 2 weeks old. I'm going to be interested. I got this pile here of eggs. I'm not done. I got 2 more trays, but I'm going to document here the age of the eggs that didn't do it, and because I'm curious on the you know, because we put eggs in there that were, I'm trying to think, it was like 14 or 15-day-old eggs, and they're developing. It's you know, I'm really happy with the way it's going here. 2 more trays. Well, guys, I lost count on the last tray and a half. I was a tray and a quarter the last, I don't know, it was 4 or 5, but I'll get the final count here. This is the bin of duck eggs that were absolutely nothing. 0 zip, unfertilized, no activity. inside them whatsoever. So that's way I look at a tray, and I'd say probably I estimate about 70 so far. But what I'll do is later today, I'm going to do the goose eggs right now. I'm going to candle them. But what I'll do is below the video, I'll put the breakdown. And actually, I want to know the dates, so I'm going to actually list the dates of the eggs that were unfertilized, so you can actually see, because like, you know, we put eggs in there from the 14th of April. Like, I think they were like 15-day-old eggs, and you know, they're developing. So, you know, the rule of thumb, you know, and the thing is that all the trays were about the same, you know, between the 6 to 8, you know, unfertilized. So, and nothing happening. So, you know, the rule of saying, you know, like 7-day eggs, you know, we have 14-day-old eggs, and I had the same ratio across all the trays. So, you know, that's really that actually I might hold off on loading these eggs until I get a little bit more, because that'll be a bigger hatch. But I'm gonna do the goose eggs right now and get this figured out, because my eyes are burning and my back's killing me from being bent over. All right, the goose egg situation. My neighbor, 8 of the eggs were absolute duds, nothing, and most of them were Chinese eggs. Actually, I'll go through the breakdown later. I'm too tired now to figure this out. But I only 2 of my eggs were no good, and they were the 2 of the eggs that I had washed off in the house that I was going to eat, that I decided not to eat, which were April the 8th and April the 10th. But the rest of these, right now, they've got, you can just see the veins very faintly, and there's something happening. And these guys, there's something happening inside too. But these ones here, absolutely nothing, totally sterile. So, and they're the Chinese. Actually, that's a Chinese. That's a Chinese. That's one of his regular ones. Oh, that's his regular one. So 2 Chinese. I'm gonna have to go through these and count them, or figure them out here. And then these 2 are mine. And then there's, I gotta figure that, guys. I'm too tired here to. I'll do this later. I'm tired. Yeah, and David, this is for you. There you go. White socks and pink Crocs. I know you'd appreciate that. All right, so guys, I'm gonna load the incubator back up. I'm gonna go and have a nap because I'm really tired. My back's killing me, and then I'm gonna come out here and figure the egg situation out. And I'm thinking that I'm going to wait. I was gonna load the incubator up with the eggs I've got over there, but I'm gonna, after I do this the breakdown, and see, you know, if the 14-day-old eggs, if the ratio is the exact same failure rate as the other eggs, I'm gonna hold off here until I get a little more eggs, so I can have a bigger amount going in. I'd like to put in 600 at a time into the incubator, so that way we have bigger hatches, and you know, just a little easier, because last year I killed myself with all those small hatches, and I really, it's much easier taking care of 600 than, you know, 2 batches of 300 when they hatch. Believe me, it was a nursery here last year, and I don't want to repeat that. All right, guys, so I'll finish this video off later today. All right, I just got back from town. Almost got killed. You wouldn't believe it. Twice. A lady came right across the center line. I hit the brakes, and she corrected herself, but I couldn't believe it. And then just right in front of the house, out front, right in front of my house, big dump trucks went off the road. Anyways, it was another close call. I couldn't believe it. I was like, after the first one, I thought, okay, that was a close call. Second one, I was like, am I meant to get home? Anyways, I'm home. I figured out the egg situation. So here we are, guys. This is the duds, all right? So we've got a grand total of 61 duck eggs out of 581 that I put into the incubator were totally unfertilized. Now, the goose egg situation, out of the 20 that I put in the incubator, 10 were failed. And of the 10 that were failed, let me just take a look here on mine. I don't have them broken down on which are mine, but I've only got the 2 oldest ones right here that I was going to eat, that I didn't eat, that were sat on my counter for a little too long, and then one from April 25th. But the rest of them are my neighbors, which 2 of them are Chinese geese. These here are Chinese. They're so there should be 4 Chinese, if my memory serves me correct, left in there. So we've got 10 goose eggs plus the one I got the other day. So now the weird thing is like on the April 14th, there's only 2 eggs that were unfertilized that haven't developed, and then on the 15th there's 4. Like, these are really old eggs. Like, considering I put them in the incubator May the 1st, so we're talking over 2 weeks old. And this is the failure rate. But it seems the weird thing here is April the 18th, 19th, and 20th had the highest days of unfertilized. There was like 10 on the 18th, 11 on the 20th. The 20th was only 5, I should say. It seems the 18th and 19th
were the highest unfertilized rates. I'm just looking here at my notes. Yeah, it's like 10 and 11. The rest of the days, it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, mostly 2s and 1s. I'll put below the video. I'll put it all below the video. All the stats. I just wrote it all down here, so I'll put it right down there so you can see the failed eggs, and the date that I put them in was May the 1st. So you know, it's bizarre that, you know, right, the 18th and 19th. It doesn't make any sense how we had, you know, those days the highest rate of unfertilized eggs, and then it drops right off, like it's down to like 5, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, like. So, but it was good news when I, you know, candling this morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, getting up a candle. I tried last night, but, you know, my back, I put my back out, like I'm in a lot of pain right now, guys. I couldn't do it yesterday. I got everything set up in here, so I put my alarm at 3 and came out, and I got it done. And I think I'm going to wait one more day. I'm going to collect tomorrow's eggs, and then, you know, so they'll be at the 12th, so we'll still, you know, you know, according to what I'm, you know, reading here, that, you know, 2-week-old eggs, it made no difference, you know, as far as the success rate. Like, if you think about it, you know, only 2 eggs from April the 14th, and 4 eggs from April the 14th, 5 from the 16th, 17th with 2, you know, so we're talking 13, 14, 15, 16-day-old eggs. And, you know, we're talking like less than 5% weren't developed in the, you know, the incubator, like, you know, because I was looking this morning and I saw little feet moving and, you know, the little swimming around inside, like they're alive. So, you know, 2-week-old, actually 16-day-old eggs, and the, you know, the fail rate was like, you know, think about it. Well, you have to go back on the videos and look on April the 14th how many eggs I got that day, and only 2 didn't develop. So it just shows you, you know, sitting here waiting, you know, to put in the incubator, you know, 16 days, it did not affect the eggs at all. So, anyways, I'm going to boil up a whole bunch of eggs here, because I'm not going to throw these out. I'm going to boil them up, and Doug is going to have egg snacks for a while, and then I'm going to give the shells to the ducks. I feel good about this, that we got rid of, you know, 1 whole tray of eggs. So this, you know, it's going to be interesting how this hatch is going to turn out.